We'll be getting started in just another minute or so. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Johanna and I'm here with my co-host and dear friend Susan. It's so great to be with you all. Thanks for joining our weekly Tong Ren session rather. Before we begin, know that your healing requests have all been set as our intention for today's session. That means there's absolutely nothing that you need to do or think about. Just allow yourself to receive. And if it's your first time here, know that there's nothing required of you during this session. You don't need to follow along or do anything, simply relax and let the energy work for you. And whether your mind stays focused on the points we tap or it drifts, it makes no difference. The healing intentions will still be just as effective. We focus on 3 key areas for general treatment: the brain, the sympathetic nervous system, and the parasympathetic nervous system. At the end of the session, we tap to ground the energy, promoting a deep relaxation for you. Now, based on your requests, we've identified specific points for tapping, so each of you will receive a general and a personalized treatment today. Susan and I will tap for you until a few minutes before the hour ends. And if you're tapping along with us today, we really appreciate your support. Now, we are live streaming to YouTube and X, but don't worry, only Susan and I are visible. That said, feel free to keep your camera off if that's more comfortable for you. Now, once we wrap up the tapping portion, I'll end the live stream. And for those of you joining on Zoom, we'll have a brief and optional Q&A, but there's no pressure to stay. This is just an opportunity if you have any questions or you wish to share any news. And as a quick reminder, Tong Ren is a complementary therapy, not a substitute for medical care, so please consult your healthcare provider for diagnosis and treatment. Now, before we begin, let's just take a moment to settle in and align our energy as a group. This creates a powerful healing field where the energy can move freely and effortlessly. So I invite you to find a comfortable position and feeling the support beneath your feet and whatever you're sitting or lying upon. Let your shoulders soften, your hands rest naturally. And now bring your awareness to your breath. And let's take a slow, gentle inhale. And exhale. And let's do that one more time. Breathe in and release. And as we breathe together, let's imagine a soft golden light forming above us. And this light holds our collective healing intention. It's already expanding, surrounding us, and wrapping us in a field of pure healing energy. And whether you feel it or not, trust that it's right here, supporting you. And as a reminder, healing doesn't require any effort. It happens naturally. So your conscious mind doesn't need to stay engaged for this to work. If you feel yourself drifting towards sleep, that's okay. The energy is still flowing and still bringing you into harmony. Now, as we move into this session, I invite you to simply rest in this space. The healing field around us is active, and all you need to do is receive. So we'll begin tapping now at the center of the chest at CV17. Blood flow to the heart and lungs increases while lymphatic drainage improves. This point supports the thymus gland, encouraging natural immune defenses and cellular vitality. It promotes lymphatic movement and reduces fluid buildup. The lungs and airways open, encouraging deeper breaths and enhancing oxygen flow while energizing the heart muscle. And tapping stomach 11 stimulates the subclavian vein, enhancing lymphatic drainage throughout the upper chest. It soothes inflammation in the esophagus, calming irritated tissue and supporting comfortable swallowing. It also improves lymphatic drainage from the head and neck area, helping clear infection and reducing swelling. The upper lung lobes open, clearing congestion for more effective breathing. And tapping stomach 12. This opens the neurovascular bundle from the neck to the hand, relieving pressure on compressed nerves and reducing arthritic inflammation in fingers and hands. The upper chest lymphatic drainage enhances significantly, supporting natural detoxification and reducing toxic burden while supporting nerves that control arm and shoulder muscles. At stomach 9, the nerve communication to the thyroid gland optimizes while local circulation increases. Blood pressure regulation centers receive calm signals while hormonal production pathways strengthen. Direct thyroid support enhances metabolic function and cellular energy production. This supports sinus and nasal drainage while providing thyroid support through enhanced glandular oxygenation. At stomach 10, located directly over the thyroid gland, we enhance local circulation and bioelectrical flow. Thyroid hormone production optimizes while metabolic function balances. Swallowing mechanisms receive nerve support, improving comfort and function, sending soothing signals to the pharynx and larynx, making swallowing and speaking more comfortable. And tapping LI17, major arteries receive powerful stimulation, improving blood flow to the brain. Breathing passages open while blood pressure regulation achieves optimal balance. The phrenic nerve receives support for proper diaphragm function and comfortable breathing. It improves circulation to the face and head while supporting oxygenation pathways. At LI18, the breathing passages expand while the vagus nerve receives support. Thyroid regulation pathways strengthen while nerve communication to the hands and arms clears. Brain chemistry balances while focus and attention pathways strengthen. This regulates circulation throughout the body, encouraging blood vessels to open while supporting metabolic rate. It supports sinus drainage and nasal pathway clearing while providing thyroid support through enhanced glandular circulation. At SI16, this point nourishes cranial nerves controlling swallowing, speech, and breathing. Brain blood supply optimizes through vertebral arteries while the brainstem function stabilizes. Neck muscle tension releases, improving range of motion. This point is key for thyroid health, improving nerve supply and circulation while supporting hormone production. It enhances blood flow to the inner ear and auditory processing centers. Tapping SI17, the vertebral arteries expand while inner ear circulation increases. TMJ tension releases and blood flow around the eyes improves while hearing centers receive vital nourishment. At governing vessel 23, the pineal gland receives enhanced circulation while memory formation pathways strengthen. This point relieves anxiety and processes fear-based memories, supporting emotional healing and mental clarity. It enhances circulation to frontal lobes, supporting cognitive function and memory recall while balancing neurotransmitter activity and lifting mood. It stimulates proper thyroid function and supports healthy bone and muscle mass. At bladder 5, emotional balance strengthens while internal stability develops. And tapping governing vessel 22, the hypothalamus receives increased circulation, balancing hormones throughout every bodily system. Vision clarity improves, while blood sugar regulation strengthens. Fear responses dissolve as the nervous system achieves deeper calm. It provides calming effects on the central nervous system while regulating stress response. It stimulates proper thyroid function, influences metabolism regulation, and maintains fluid and electrolyte balance. It supports healthy bone and muscle mass. Tapping bladder 6, the blood production system strengthens while healthy red blood cell creation improves. Brain control centers receive enhanced circulation, supporting optimal blood cell formation while influencing the pituitary gland for balanced hormone production. It supports bone health and joint flexibility throughout your skeletal framework. And tapping GV21, the motor cortex receives enhanced circulation, while movement control centers optimize. Brain regions controlling body posture and alignment strengthen, while neural networks coordinating balance improve. It improves circulation to the scalp and hair follicles, creating a healthy environment for hair growth. At bladder 7, the blood flow to bone tissue increases, while natural bone building processes activate. Postural control centers receive enhanced nerve communication, while blood sugar balance improves and spinal alignment enhances. At GV20, the deep nervous system regulation strengthens. Deep security and inner peace emerge as the central nervous system awakens and energy production increases in every cell. This point calms the entire mind and body, balancing brain chemistry and soothing emotional centers. It enhances cerebral circulation and energy, awakening the central nervous system. It balances neurotransmitters, clears brain fog, and provides powerful grounding effects while calming the fight or flight response. At bladder 8, motor cortex receives stimulation for smoother coordinated muscle movements while supporting cardiovascular regulation and blood vessel elasticity. Postural alignment centers receive enhanced communication, supporting natural spinal curves and reducing structural stress. Blood sugar regulation improves and muscle tension releases while inflammation calms. At gallbladder 17, the brain temporal regions receive healing circulation, while memory processing centers strengthen. Neuroplasticity pathways activate, supporting the brain's ability to form new neural connections. At gallbladder 18, the neural networks receive vital nourishment, while memory and cognitive function improve. Motor cortex receives regulation for smoother muscle movements, while coordination centers optimize. Spinal alignment support addresses postural imbalances while supporting knee function and easing lower back tension. At GV19, the sensory cortex receives enhanced circulation, while sensory processing sharpens. Pain perception balances as the nervous system fine-tunes environmental interpretation. Blood flow through vertebral arteries to the brainstem and cerebellum increases, enhancing oxygen supply while influencing coordination and promoting symmetrical muscular patterns. At GV17, the brainstem life center strengthens, optimizing control over the lungs, heart, and blood vessels. Circulation improves throughout the body. It supports cardiovascular, vasculatory, and respiratory centers while improving overall circulation and blood flow. At bladder 9, the balance and coordination systems engage while the cerebellum receives optimal blood flow. Respiratory function improves through enhanced circulation to breathing control centers. Motor control and muscle coordination receive support. This point regulates immune and inflammatory responses via the central nervous system, sending calming signals throughout the body. At gallbladder 19, the visual cortex receives enhanced circulation, while visual processing pathways strengthen. Blood pressure regulation centers receive calming signals, while stress responses diminish. Vision clarity improves, located over the brain's visual cortex, enhancing processing of visual information. At gallbladder 20, deep neck muscles release tension, while blood flow to the eyes and inner ear improves. This is the primary point for neck tension relief. It restores mobility and comfort. Vision clarity enhances, while hearing function optimizes and internal ear sounds calm. This improves circulation to auditory nerve and hearing centers while calming the nervous system to reduce the perception of internal ringing sounds. At gallbladder 10, the inner ear circulation improves while the nervous system receives profound calming. Ringing in the ears quiets as auditory pathways receive enhanced nerve function and blood flow. This improves blood flow to auditory nerve and inner ear while calming the nervous system to lower internal sound volume. And tapping gallbladder 13. On the right side, the frontal lobe emotional processing center is calm, while anxious thinking patterns soothe. This addresses emotional regulation, supporting release of deep-seated emotional pain. Mood regulation improves, while fear responses dissolve into inner peace. This helps process and release emotional pain underlying depression, fostering self-compassion, while addressing nervousness, phobias, anxiety, and depression. GB13 on the left side, cognitive focus centers receive enhanced circulation, while mental processing optimizes. Mental clarity sharpens, while hyperactivity patterns calm. Support sustained attention, memory, and cognitive organization. The left prefrontal cortex activates, helping to lift mood, improve motivation, and restore positive outlook. At bladder 3, vision clarity improves while eye circulation increases. Eye strain diminishes while focusing ability strengthens and visual processing pathways optimize. Cataract formation patterns receive support as lens circulation and flexibility improve. At bladder 2, the eye region blood flow increases while attention and focus centers receive support. Vision clarity strengthens while cataract symptoms improve through enhanced lens circulation. Eye muscle coordination optimizes while visual processing centers receive vital nourishment. At bladder 1, the vision clarity improves while attention and focus pathways receive powerful support. Eye function blood vessels receive nourishment while cataract symptoms improve through enhanced fluid circulation and lens flexibility. And tapping the yin tongue point, mental clarity emerges while inner awareness expands. Speech centers receive organization while mental chatter quiets. Intuitive awareness strengthens, while emotional regulation pathways optimize. Profound calming effects on the nervous system, soothing emotional turmoil, and helping regulate metabolism while reducing stress signals. This balances the head's energy and relates to clearing brain fog. And tapping the Tai Yang points, the temple circulation optimizes, while hearing function and auditory processing improve. Eye strain dissolves, while any buzzing in the ears becomes quieter. Temporal lobe function receives enhancement, supporting memory and cognitive processing. This enhances blood flow to temporal lobes and peripheral retina, relieving eye strain and improving circulation to eye muscles. And tapping gallbladder 9, the auditory processing enhances, while inner ear circulation increases. Temporal lobe regions receive vital blood flow, supporting memory and auditory function. Gallbladder 9 lies directly over the auditory processing centers in the temporal lobe, calming and organizing the brain's interpretation of sound. At gallbladder 8, the hearing function optimizes, while TMJ symptoms ease. This helps regulate autonomic nervous system function, supporting emotional balance and reducing anxiety patterns. The brain's emotional and perceptual centers balance, fostering acceptance and soothing craving circuits. At triple warmer 20, the cellular development receives support, while natural cleansing systems activate throughout your body. Brain reproductive organ communication pathways strengthen, ensuring optimal prostate health support. Head circulation increases, while hormonal signaling pathways achieve perfect coordination. At gallbladder 7 on the left side, the left brain speech and communication areas receive enhanced circulation, while auditory processing centers strengthen. Memory formation pathways receive vital blood flow, while cognitive function optimizes. Directly over the primary auditory cortex, stimulating the part of the brain that processes sound and enhancing the entire hearing pathway. At SI19, the hearing function optimizes, while inner ear circulation increases. Joint inflammation reduces, while surrounding muscle tension releases, improving jaw movement and comfort. This improves local circulation and helps relieve pressure in the middle ear and the eustachian tube. And tapping the Jiangdong points, the vertebral artery receives enhanced blood flow, while spinal alignment improves. Brainstem circulation optimizes, supporting vital functions and neurological health. And now we open all the points along both sides of the spine. So the entire spinal column energizes, while bioelectrical signals flow freely throughout the central nervous system. Nerve communication optimizes, while long-term stress patterns release. Comprehensive spinal support addresses structural alignment, reduces inflammation throughout the spine, and supports nervous system communication pathways. And tapping C1, the spinal electrical highway opens while nerve signals gain clear passage. The entire brain receives enhanced blood flow, while nervous system communication resets. Energy levels increase while headache patterns resolve, and neurological function optimizes. This improves blood flow to the inner ear and auditory nerve via the vertebral artery, supporting hearing. And tapping C2 on the right side to help relieve anxiety, nervousness, fear addiction, and hyperactivity, while improving circulation to temporal lobes and the hippocampus. This stimulates the vagus nerve, activating the body's relaxation response and turning off fight or flight mode, while bringing waves of calm and helping regulate emotional centers. On the left side, the left brain centers activate for enhanced focus while cognitive processing optimizes. Memory pathways strengthen while attention improves and hyperactivity patterns calm. Nerves at C2 are connected to auditory pathways, enhancing circulation and nerve function to support the entire system from the inner ear to the brain. At C3, the jaw muscle tension releases while TMJ pain receives relief. Throat and neck lymphatic drainage improves, supporting detoxification and reducing swelling. Nerve pathways to facial muscles strengthen, while circulation to sensory organs enhances, reducing inflammation. This calms nerves supplying the face and throat while improving lymphatic drainage. At C4, the shoulder and neck communication pathways optimize while pain relief mechanisms activate. Thyroid function receives enhanced nerve supply while the vocal cord tension releases. Swallowing muscles receive improved coordination while upper cervical disc health receives support. This directly stimulates the phrenic nerve pathway, encouraging deeper, more relaxed breathing. At C5, the shoulder mobility increases while calcium regulation pathways optimize. Thyroid communication strengthens while nerve supply to vocal cords improves. The neck and shoulder muscles relax, reducing nerve compression and improving circulation. This contributes to the phrenic nerve, supporting diaphragm function and breathing patterns. At C6, the thyroid gland communication optimizes while calcium regulation fine-tunes throughout your system. Nerve pathways from the neck to the wrist clear, reducing inflammation and pressure on compressed nerves. Circulation to hands and arms improves. This manages calcium movement in and out of bones while supporting the parathyroid function for proper calcium balance. This point provides crucial support for thyroid recovery through enhanced glandular circulation and immune coordination. At C7, the parathyroid communication enhances while calcium regulation achieves optimal balance. Primary calcium control center ensures proper nerve function, while thyroid hormone production optimizes. Deep neck and shoulder tension releases, while upper extremity circulation improves. Parathyroid glands control calcium levels, important for bone strength and normal nerve conduction. This is a central point for thyroid support, optimizing glandular function and cellular oxygenation pathways. And tapping T1, the bone marrow receives enhanced signals, while immune cell production optimizes. The thymus gland and upper chest lymphatics receive direct support, strengthening immune defenses. Anti-inflammatory processes activate, while bone healing accelerates. Upper back and shoulder tension releases. Nerve supply to upper lungs and airways helps relax bronchial tubes while clearing nerve and circulation pathways for hands, wrists, and shoulders. And tapping T2 on the right side, the right frontal lobe circulation enhances while emotional processing centers achieve optimal balance. Mental clarity strengthens. Thymus gland receives direct regulation, strengthening the immune system. Anti-inflammatory processes strengthen. Bone marrow stimulation enhances. This is a key point for the lungs and bronchial tubes, which helps to relax airways and encourage deep breathing while stimulating bone marrow in vertebrae and ribs. And tapping GB21 at the shoulder crest, the shoulder tension releases while upper body circulation enhances. Range of motion improves while muscle blood flow increases. Nerve pathways to the hands and arms optimize. At T3, lymphatic drainage improves while immune system waste removal receives powerful signals. Anti-inflammatory processes strengthen throughout your body while immune system balance improves. This is a primary point for the lungs and sends direct signals to bronchial tubes to relax and open, calming spasms and making breathing easier. T3 connects strongly to the lungs and the thymus gland. At T4, detoxification pathways activate while skin health receives nerve supply. The gallbladder and liver receive enhanced function for toxin processing and elimination. Anti-inflammatory responses strengthen while systemic detoxification processes accelerate, supporting recovery from toxic exposures. This influences the skin, the body's biggest detox organ, while opening blockages to support oxygenation and healing. And tapping T5, the heart function receives balanced nerve signals, while circulation throughout your body improves. On the left side, emotional stability strengthens, anxiety patterns decrease, while cardiovascular function stabilizes. The sympathetic nervous system receives calming signals, promoting peace and reducing worry patterns. This helps calm the heart and soothe the sympathetic nervous system, balancing the logical mind's tendency to worry. At T6, the digestive coordination enhances, while esophageal function improves. Diaphragm tension releases, while respiratory patterns optimize. Nerve pathways to the esophagus receive support, improving swallowing comfort and reducing inflammation in the digestive tract. Nerves exiting T6 innervate the esophagus while influencing diaphragm function. And tapping T7 on the right side abdominal blood flow increases while liver detoxification processes strengthen. This supports healthy cholesterol processing and fat metabolism. Prostate health receives enhanced circulation, while reproductive organ blood flow optimizes. Liver function receives enhancement, while lower body circulation increases. This provides powerful detoxification support, while anti-inflammatory properties strengthen. Stomach and esophageal nerve pathways receive soothing signals, reducing irritation and supporting comfortable digestion. This is a master point for the upper abdomen that influences the pancreas, stomach, and liver, while supporting knee function and blood flow to the lower extremities. This point supports healthy cholesterol metabolism through enhanced liver function. And tapping T8 on the right, liver detoxification capabilities enhance, while toxin processing accelerates. Fat metabolism optimizes, while liver regeneration processes strengthen. Supports liver health, while blood filtration and detoxification pathways clear. The liver plays a role in storing iron and recycling old red blood cells. The pancreas receives enhanced signals, while blood sugar regulation optimizes. Anti-inflammatory processes strengthen, while metabolic function improves, supporting efficient sugar processing and overall metabolic balance. This point helps regulate blood sugar and supports the body's sensitivity to insulin for stable metabolic function. And tapping T9 on the right side, liver toxin processing accelerates, while regeneration capabilities strengthen. Inflammation patterns calm, while fatty liver conditions receive support. This supports the liver's ability to process toxins, manage inflammation, and enhance resilience. Adrenal glands receive support while stress response patterns optimize. Immune system regulation improves while cortisol production balances. This key point for the adrenals is like recharging your body's energy batteries, restoring vitality and managing stress response. At T10, the adrenal gland function receives direct influence while cortisol production balances. Stress response mechanisms optimize while energy levels restore. Kidney function receives enhanced supply while spinal alignment patterns improve. This influences the adrenals, which produce cortisol, supporting stress hormone balance and neurotransmitter activity. At T11, the blood production strengthens while the endocrine system receives pituitary support. Kidney function optimization continues while red blood cell production enhances. Bone marrow receives signals for healthy blood formation while spinal alignment improves. This supports the kidneys, which produce hormones for red blood cell production. It enhances small intestine absorption capabilities for optimal nutrient uptake and metabolic function. Tapping T12, the large intestine receives enhanced nerve supply, while digestive coordination strengthens. Spinal alignment receives continued support, while lower thoracic function optimizes. T12 affects small and large intestine, stimulating peristalsis and regulating motility for healthy bowel function. It supports optimal colon elimination and waste removal processes. At L1, the adrenal gland input optimizes, while stress response patterns achieve perfect balance. Large intestine nerve pathways receive regulation, while bowel function improves. Calcified adrenal tissues receive healing support, while inflammation patterns calm. Gateway for nerves to the large intestine regulates bowel function, while connecting to the adrenals and the reproductive organs. At L2, the kidney function receives enhanced signals, while knee pathways optimize. Prostate circulation improves, while colon function receives nerve supply for healthy elimination patterns. Nerve supply in the front of the thigh and knee joint originate here, clearing pathways to reduce pain and improve function. It also activates brown fat metabolism for healthy weight management, while supporting prostate recovery through enhanced pelvic circulation. This point provides crucial support for the hip, leg, and foot circulation. At L3, reproductive organ pathways receive support, while prostate health continues optimizing. Knee stability improves, while spinal alignment receives powerful support. The lower colon nerve supply enhances, while pelvic circulation strengthens. It influences the lower colon and reproductive organs while helping regulate bowel function. Essential for prostate support and recovery while providing crucial circulation to the hips, legs, and feet. At L4, the pelvic organ pathways receive enhanced support while knee function improves. Spinal alignment receives support while sciatic nerve pathways calm. Hip and pelvic stability strengthen while lower body function optimizes. It supports circulation to the hips, legs, and feet while enhancing lower extremity nerve function. At L5, deep structural support encourages natural spine alignment, while colon function receives optimal nerve supply. Herniated disc pressure releases, while muscle tension around the spine relaxes. Leg muscle control improves, while cramping patterns dissolve. It directly addresses lumbar nerves, muscles, and ligaments, releasing tension and alleviating pain. It supports optimal colon elimination and waste removal, while enhancing circulation to the hips, legs, and feet. At S1, the pelvic floor pathways strengthen while elimination processes optimize. Spinal foundation receives powerful support while pain at the spine's base improves. Prostate health pathways receive enhanced circulation while pelvic stability increases. At S2, the pelvic circulation improves while prostate inflammation patterns calm. Sciatic nerve pathways receive soothing signals while pelvic pain reduces. Nerve irritation in reproductive organs settles while circulation in the pelvic basin improves. At S3, the pelvic lymphatic drainage expands while bladder function receives nerve supply. Prostate health continues receiving support, while pelvic stability enhances. Pelvic and perineal pain reduces. This point helps soothe pathways, reducing inflammation and pain in the hips, legs, and feet. At S4, the pelvic network strength increases while bladder comfort improves. Colon function receives optimal nerve supply, while prostate health pathways continue strengthening. Bladder spasm patterns calm, while pelvic foundation support completes. This supports optimal colon elimination and waste removal while providing essential prostate support. At S5, the final sacral segment activates, while pelvic stability achieves complete integration. Colon elimination optimizes, while spinal foundation support reaches full completion. The pelvic organ coordination strengthens, while lower body stability maximizes. Supports optimal colon elimination and waste removal processes, while completing circulation support to the hips, legs, and feet. And tapping gallbladder 30, the sciatic nerve receives direct support while hip circulation increases, nerve pathways calm, while lower back tension releases. Hip mechanics optimize while leg function improves, as a primary providing support for the lumbosacral plexus and all lower extremity nerve pathways. And tapping bladder 54, the back of the knee, the hip mechanics optimize, while deep gluteal and piriformis muscle tension releases. Spinal disc health improves, while lower back strain receives powerful relief. And tapping stomach 36, the master energy point combats fatigue while building body strength. This strengthens the immune system, enhancing the body's production of protective cells and boosting overall resilience. This point improves the body's sensitivity to insulin, supports efficient sugar processing, and harmonizes stomach and intestinal function while calming the nervous system. At stomach 37, the large intestine function receives specific targeted support, while colon inflammation calms, bowel regulation improves, while digestive rhythm achieves optimal balance. The lower digestive tract health receives support and optimization. It specifically targets the large intestine, calming inflammation and regulating colon function for regular bowel movements. At stomach 39, the small intestine function receives support while nutrient absorption enhances. Digestive efficiency improves while small intestine health receives optimization. Nutrient processing capabilities strengthen while absorption patterns normalize. At liver 3, the liver circulation improves while emotional balance strengthens. Nervous energy discharges as this powerful grounding point pulls scattered energy from the head to the earth. Anxious patterns calm while digestive system relaxation increases and inner stability develops. A master point for the liver supports regeneration while acting as a master regulator for emotional balance. It helps discharge nervous, anxious energy and serves as a powerful tool for grounding and calming the nervous system. Tapping liver 8, the knee function optimizes while joint circulation increases. Mobility enhances while lower extremity stability improves. Knee pain patterns reduce while joint flexibility and comfort increase. This supports left knee cartilage lesion healing through enhanced joint circulation and reduced inflammation. And tapping gallbladder 12. The vagus nerve activates while parasympathetic relaxation responses strengthen. Hearing clarity improves. Memory formation pathways receive support while cerebellum and temporal lobe circulation enhances. This initiates the vagus nerve stimulation, crucial for rest and digest functions, and provides direct treatment for TMJ. Tapping the Yiming point, the inner ear circulation improves while emotional balance and auditory processing optimize. Visual cortex receives enhanced blood flow while hearing function strengthens. The hippocampus and temporal lobe regions receive vital nourishment, supporting memory and cognitive clarity. It improves blood flow to the visual cortex and optic nerve while having profound calming effects on the brainstem and autonomic nervous system. At triple warmer 17, the temporal lobe circulation increases while emotional stability strengthens. Metabolic balance improves while endocrine coordination enhances. The hypothalamus regulation optimizes while autonomic nervous system balance achieves harmony. It helps calm the primitive brain's reward and dependency circuits, soothing the nervous system. It supports healthy metabolism and weight management through endocrine system optimization. At triple warmer 18, the metabolic control centers receive enhanced circulation while endocrine system coordination balances. Temporal lobe function receives support while brain metabolism optimizes, enhances metabolic regulation, and supports healthy weight management through improved brain metabolic control. At triple warmer 16, the pituitary gland receives support while growth hormone production balances. Neck circulation strengthens while hormonal pathways achieve optimal communication. And tapping kidney 26 in the upper chest, the respiratory centers receive enhanced circulation while lung function improves. Chest circulation enhances while respiratory coordination achieves perfect balance. At K25, lung health receives support while blood flow to the chest tissue increases. Breathing patterns deepen while respiratory coordination optimizes. At K23, the lung circulation enhances while chest expansion improves. Respiratory function strengthens while breathing capacity increases. At K22, the digestive function optimizes while blood sugar regulation improves. Pancreatic support enhances while metabolic balance strengthens. At CV13, the core energy strengthens while digestive function improves. And tapping CV12, the core digestive processes optimize while abdominal organ coordination enhances. At stomach 21, the pancreatic enzyme production receives powerful support while systemic enzyme activity increases. Blood sugar stability improves while digestive coordination enhances. Pancreatic function optimizes while metabolic balance strengthens throughout your system. At stomach 25, the intestinal circulation improves while digestive rhythm achieves perfect balance. Abdominal coordination enhances while digestive function stabilizes. At CV6, deep circulation flows while core energy systems activate throughout your body. Reproductive health pathways strengthen while pelvic circulation optimizes. And tapping CV4, prostate health receives optimal enhancement while reproductive organ blood flow increases, providing enhanced circulation and hormonal balance. And now we tap the ouch points or any areas of discomfort in the body. These points receive gentle healing connection while natural pain relief mechanisms activate. Localized circulation improves while healing processes activate. We also activate the major lymph node clusters to ensure proper lymphatic flow and energy circulation throughout your system. And we'll also take the opportunity to tap and activate any areas of brown fat, the neck and upper back. And now moving to LI11, the elbow, the forearm muscle tension releases while median nerve pressure clears. Circulation promotes warmth throughout your arm and hand while carpal tunnel symptoms resolve. This provides thyroid support through enhanced upper extremity circulation and lymphatic drainage. At LI10, the forearm circulation strengthens while shoulder mobility increases. Tendon healing accelerates while arm nerve pathways clear. Upper extremity function optimizes while muscle tension patterns release. At triple warmer 5, the wrist circulation optimizes while local inflammation reduces. Hand and wrist joint flexibility improves while nerve pathways receive support, providing relief for arthritic conditions through improved local circulation. Ligament healing accelerates while wrist stability and comfort increase, supporting relief for torn ligaments and cartilage damage through enhanced blood flow and reduced inflammation. And tapping P6, the heart rhythm stabilizes while vagus nerve regulation optimizes. Digestive function improves while stomach nerve pathways strengthen. The respiratory function receives support while cardiovascular stability increases and rest responses activate. And tapping P7, the emotional balance strengthens while heart rhythm stabilizes. Inner peace emerges while nervous system calming increases. Anxiety patterns that affect speech and communication dissolve while deep emotional healing occurs. At the heart 7 point, the heart energy achieves perfect balance while emotional stability strengthens. Deep inner peace develops while anxiety symptoms calm. Connected to the heart's energy, bringing profound calm to an agitated mind and helping soothe deep emotional pain. At lung 7, the respiratory circulation strengthens while lung function improves. Breathing capacity enhances while respiratory patterns optimize. This supports overall respiratory health for enhanced breathing patterns. At LI4, the natural pain relief mechanisms activate while nerve pathways throughout the body strengthen. Vision clarity improves while immune system function receives support. Systemic circulation enhances while natural healing processes accelerate. At gallbladder 31, the hip circulation increases while muscle tension releases throughout the lower extremities. Lower body circulation enhances while hip flexibility and leg function improve. At spleen 10, the blood production enhances while healthy blood cell formation improves. Red blood cell quality enhances while circulation throughout your body optimizes. Anemia patterns improve while blood oxygen capacity increases. At spleen 9, the lower body lymphatic drainage strengthens while pelvic lymphatic function receives support. This ensures optimal pelvic health while circulation in the reproductive organs improves. At gallbladder 34, joint health throughout your body strengthens while knee stability improves. This provides crucial support for left knee cartilage lesion healing through enhanced joint circulation and anti-inflammatory effects. At spleen 6, the lower body energy circulation optimizes while reproductive organ health receives enhancement. This ensures continued prostate health support through improved lymphatic drainage and circulation while grounding energy throughout your body. This point is useful for moving energy throughout the body. It's critical for prostate health support and recovery. At kidney 3, the kidney circulation strengthens while reproductive organ blood flow increases. Body-wide circulation improves while kidney function supports optimal metabolism and detoxification, provides thyroid support through enhanced kidney detoxification pathways and systemic circulation. And finally, we tap the kidney 1 point. This energy grounds completely while your nervous system completes its healing circuit. This grounding point draws scattered energy from the head to the earth, promoting profound calm and centeredness. Mental chatter quiets while deep rest activates. Emotional stability strengthens while supreme grounding energy flows, switching off stress responses and promoting complete systemic balance. This point calms the nervous system and connects to the Earth's stable energy while calming the adrenal glands. And now that all of these points are open, we'll just take a moment to charge the battery, starting with the upper dantian. Middle dantian, and the lower dantian. All right, and to everyone joining us on YouTube and X, thank you for being here. This concludes the live stream portion of our Tong Ren session. So if you'd like to join us on Zoom next time, you can register using the link in the description. Registration closes 24 hours before the session and space is limited, so be sure to sign up early. We'd love to see you in a future session. And as we wrap up, I encourage you to drink some water to help integrate the energy from today's session. Give yourself a moment to rest, to breathe, and allow the healing to settle.